the sun in Leo, right? So go ahead, tap in, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with the video. Let me know how your day is going, you feel me? Let me know what you're talking about. Let me know what the vision, you know what I'm saying, that you are talking about in general, you feel me? That's because the moon, you know what I'm saying, being where it's at, it's very talkative energy, you know what I'm saying? The sun is a very expressive energy where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that a little bit later in the video, you feel me? And things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? Get whatever you need, you know what I'm saying, to get right with the video, you feel me? I got a new little background, you feel me? This is one of my favorite spots. I ain't never did a video right here, you know what I'm saying? It's a different little spot, you feel me? But it's alike to other spots that I've done videos in the past, you know what I'm saying? But it's a cool little spot, you feel me? It's a spot I like to chill at, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So like I said, let me know what's going down in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Hit me on the live. I said it in one of my Sagittarius second house video, you know what I'm saying, with the Scorpio Rising series. Hit me in the comments. Hit me in the live-ish. You feel me? And yeah, so I'm saying, trying to keep it calm, cool, and collected for the algorithmies, you feel me? And things of that nature. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, get your mind right with whatever you need to get your mind right with. Give you some water, you know what I'm saying? Get you little nutrients, you feel me? Like get you some wheat bread, you know what I'm saying? Get you some rye bread, get a little peanut butter and jelly on your rye bread, you know what I'm saying? Toast it up and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little bit of water with that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you at least get some water today, you feel me? At the very least, get you some water, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Water is the most important thing. So yeah, alright. So with the moon being in Gemini, right, it's a very talkative emotion, you know what I'm saying? So you're thinking and communicating about emotions that are, you know what I'm saying, intellectual. You think about an intellectual emotion. So all the emotions are actually a thought, you know what I'm saying? It's an idea instead of just being like actually being able to tap in with the emotion in general, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have the sun in Leo, though, expressing that emotion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the little homies, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the cuts, you feel me? Nobody really know where I'm at, you dig? So yeah, be laying low, you feel me? But yeah, so we look at the moon being in Gemini, right, and the sun being in Leo. So it's seeing that opportunity. It's just a sextile, 60 degrees. Leo and Gemini are 60 degrees apart. And with that being said, we're going to be able to have that mutability to our emotions, you know what I'm saying? See and communicate about what vision we have going on with the Leo sun, you know what I'm saying? This is a fixed action. We got a fixed action right now in a mutable moon, right, I'm saying? So the mutability in the moon, able to adapt to any conversation, able to adapt to any thinking pattern and ways of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Moon in Gemini is like, has a real good memory and they're able to keep track of what other people are thinking, you know what I'm saying? Keep track of other people's thoughts, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And be able to adapt to the right way and come correct in any way, you know what I'm saying? But based on, you know what I'm saying, the other alignments you got in your chart, it may, like, you know what I'm saying, cancel that out if you have, like, certain squares or oppositions. Or maybe if you have a sextile to a certain energy, like, for example, if the Gemini has a sextile to the Aries, you know what I'm saying, that might just be in an opposition energy to communicate instead, you know what I'm saying, of just being able to adapt and being able to, and one, to actually see what everybody else thinks. But if you have, like, a sun in Aries with the moon in Gemini, then you're just going to be initiating and creating one's own original thought, you know what I'm saying, taking action upon that. You're just going to be able to be adaptable about how one would think about how one is acting, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, but we got the moon in Leo, you know what I'm saying, which is like to the Aries, but it's a fixed fire sign instead of a cardinal fire sign, you know what I'm saying? So the fixed fire sign being Leo, it's being consistent or stubborn upon the vision, or its way of, you know what I'm saying, burning, you know what I'm saying, burning through reality, because fire does, you know what I'm saying, that's what fire does, it burns through reality, you feel me? So if you're at a campfire, you know what I'm saying, everybody's going to get their emotions off, and it's all going to be able to burn off throughout the night. Everybody's going to congregate around that fire energy, and that's that, you know what I'm saying, a depiction of that Leo energy. You think what I'm saying? Oh, doing my best. I'll be doing my best not to give anybody promotion. Don't be giving me no ad. You know what I'm saying? Ad the money. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't succumb to little ad money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, shout out to everybody getting how they live. But yeah, keep in mind we're gonna do the first of the 12th house as well. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with the moon in Gemini being the first house. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Anybody that has rising in Gemini, that's going to be our first breakdown. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the moon is at. You know what I'm saying? So we just be experiencing that energy, you know what I'm saying, in your first house. It's like your personal affairs, what you're experiencing, those emotions about your personal affairs, things of that nature. Feel me? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, seeing that opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, think and communicate about the vision and adapt to the vision at hand. You know what I'm saying? Change my little stance real fast. Like I said, I'm trying something new today, you feel me? Doing more outside videos and things of that nature. Oh yeah, okay, that's more comfortable. So yeah, for the first to the 12th house, we got Gemini being the first house. Maybe I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna utilize the wall, dig? But yeah, so Gemini in the first house. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Maybe I'm flunking out. I'm gonna move this closer and all that. You do, you know what I'm saying? So bear with me for a second, y'all. We're moving the show. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Oh my goodness gracious. Comic relief. Literally. Alright. Hold up. I got an even better idea. Saying. There we go. Alright, that'll work out. So yeah, alright. We reset the stage. Real adaptable, you know what I'm saying? I got my moon in Gemini anyways, you know what I'm saying? So this is like an energy that I experience all the time. Moving the stage, you know what I'm saying? Because my Leo, my rising is in Leo, you know what I'm saying? So my personality, my personal affair is the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I'm on the stage anyway. So it's like, it ain't nothing to move the stage. Emotionally. Now the Sagittarius sun that I have, you know what I'm saying, that mutability, you know what I'm saying, doesn't always want to adapt to what the Leo got going on. Sometimes it's just like, man, I know too much about what you gonna get into, Leo. But yeah, that's another video for another time. So we're gonna start off the first of the 12th house, and yeah, all right. With all that being said, I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying, and move the stage a little bit closer. So if you have Gemini in the first house, this would be like I say, your personal affair. You know what I'm saying, and what you got going on in your personal life emotionally. So you can be dealing with your personal emotions and things about how you personally feel about oneself. You do what I'm saying? So on the higher octave, you're gonna feel real. You're gonna be able to adapt to oneself and be happy with adapting to what you got going on personally. You know what I'm saying? And on the lower octave, you're going not wanting to adapt or even think about what you got going on in your personal life. You're gonna like distract yourself. Like Gemini energy just distracts themselves when they don't want to deal with the emotions. But yeah, okay. So Gemini in the second house. This will be the Taurus rising. So Taurus rising, this will be Gemini in the second house. So you're going to be valuing communication. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to be and I left out the other house for the Gemini in the first house. Gemini in the first house will have Leo in the third. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be that sextile, seeing that opportunity in your environment. So you're either going to be able to adapt to oneself and be able to, you know what I'm saying, create that stage in your environment, or you're going to be on the lower octave and not feel good about oneself, you know what I'm saying, and not wanting to adapt to what you got going in the environment and be, you know what I'm saying, trying to just be all over the place about your personal life and the environment. It's going to be all messed up, you know what I'm saying? So you got to rectify that and feel better about oneself to even be better in the environment for Gemini rising. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So moving on to Taurus rising, having Gemini in the second house and then Leo in the fourth house. This will be that sextile between the second and the fourth. So you're going to be valuing that communication style, and Gemini being the moon, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to be able to adapt to that communication style that you value, and with you valuing that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have this communication style to utilize in your private home and create a stage in your private life, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth house, and things that are close to your heart, and the stage is close to your heart, things of that nature. So for the Taurus rising, like I said, they're going to be experiencing that Gemini in the second house and that Leo in the fourth, you know what I'm saying? So taking action, you know what I'm saying, in your private life and things that are close to your heart based on what you value, communication style, and the thoughts that you are experiencing, you know what I'm saying, creating those emotions for you. So yeah, And then moving on, we got Aries rising. You know what I'm saying? Aries rising. Gonna have Gemini in the 3rd house, and then have Leo in the 5th house. You know what I'm saying? So Leo in the 5th is gonna be that expression. You know what I'm saying? Expressing one's childlike emotions. You know what I'm saying? And expressing one's vision, being consistent or stubborn upon how one's expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then that Gemini in the 3rd house, they're gonna be communicating about one's emotions. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be having that communication style that's going to enhance your environment on the higher octave, or on the lower octave, it's going to be detrimental to your environment. And based on that, you know what I'm saying, having those weird emotions and those weird thought patterns, you're going to be messing up your expression. Your expression is going to be a lower octave. But if you're on the higher octave, just in turn, you're going to have that sextile to be having that real good expression, you know what I'm saying? And they have that good vision. And if I left it out for the, I don't know if I left it out for the Taurus, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep on backing up if I leave some out. Like I said, the Taurus is the 2nd and the 4th, so it's the valuing that communication style, 2nd house, you know what I'm saying? And value those emotions and the communication style. And I didn't regulate the higher and the lower octave of that. So the higher octave would be valuing those things, you know what I'm saying, like I'm saying, the lower octave would be not wanting to value one's emotions and not wanting to value what one's thinking about. So in turn, you're going to have those private communications that are difficult and things of that nature. So you're going to see those opportunities to have like bad expressions in your home, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so going back to where we're at, Pisces is going to have Gemini in the 4th house. They're going to have Leo in the 6th house, you know what I'm saying? So based on the Gemini being here for the Pisces, you know what I'm saying, this is a square for the Pisces anyways, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted to get into these aspects, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to throw them in here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stick with the houses, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But yeah, like I say, it's a square for the Pisces, so they're going to be learning how to communicate, you know what I'm saying, based on the Gemini being in the 3rd house. In the 4th house, and then the Leo being in the 6th house. So they're going to be having this expression about their routine and pattern in their health, and based on the expression about the routine and pattern in the health, they're going to be having these thoughts and communication styles in their private life, in their private home, you know what I'm saying, and the emotions that are close to their heart. They're going to be thinking about those things, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they're going to be learning, though, how to be, how to, like, adapt to those, like, one's personal emotions, you know what I'm saying, that Pisces in the 1st house, and how to adapt those things to that 4th house being a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, getting back to the point, you're going to be able to see that opportunity between the 4th house thoughts, you know what I'm saying, in Gemini, and seeing that opportunity how to create a routine and pattern, and, you know what I'm saying, fix your eyes upon, you know what I'm saying, what routine and pattern you want to experience and how do you want to be consistent, you know what I'm saying? So for the higher octave, you'd be learning, you know what I'm saying, and on the lower octave, you would be stubborn and not want to learn, you know what I'm saying, essentially. And also keep in mind, though, you know what I'm saying, Pisces experiences that 150-degree angle to Leo, you know what I'm saying, that in conjunction. So it's a misunderstanding. So you can misunderstand just how to express oneself based on having these personal emotions in your personal life. But yeah, okay, that was just a little excerpt, you know what I'm saying, Pisces got the real extra game, you know what I'm saying, today. So Aquarius is going to have Gemini in the 5th house, and then Aquarius and Leo in the 7th house. So the 5th house in Gemini is going to be that thinking about those expressions and thinking about how one expresses themselves, and thinking before one expresses themselves, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Think about how it feels to express those emotions, you know what I'm saying, Aquarius rising. And on the higher octave, you're going to be having those expressions, you know what I'm saying, that make you feel good, or those expressions on the lower octave that, you know what I'm saying, are malevolent and they don't actually benefit you, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, your relationship is going to be how you know what I'm saying, how you express yourself. And the 7th house is going to, you know what I'm saying, let you know what's going down. So it's the opposition to the Aquarius energy. Well, like I said, I'm not going to keep on getting deep into that with every sign. So just based on, you know what I'm saying, adapting to the expression style, you know what I'm saying, in the 5th house, adapting to those thoughts and communication styles, I'm saying with Gemini being here, it's going to in turn let you see the opportunity to your relationship and how to actually get those correct expressions out. You know what I'm saying, and rectify things maybe if things are going wrong. You know what I'm saying, but this is seeing an opportunity. That's sextile energy. And then for the Capricorn rising, they're going to be having Gemini in the 6th house. You know what I'm saying, they're going to be having Leo in the 8th house. So with that being said, they're going to be adapting to the routine and pattern and ways of thinking and communicating about the routine and pattern with Gemini being here. Then the 8th house is going to be that transformation. So going to be Capricorn is going to be either on the higher octave, being able to create that, initiate and create that routine and pattern. You know what I'm saying, in the 6th house, or on the lower octave, they're wanting to distract themselves and not create a routine and pattern. You know what I'm saying, because Gemini can do that here in the 6th house. And then with the 8th house, they won't want to transform things in the lower octave or on the higher octave. You know what I'm saying? You're fixing your eyes upon transforming oneself and what is for the betterment. You know what I'm saying? Applying what can benefit oneself. So yeah, seeing that opportunity to think and communicate about a transformation. You know what I'm saying? 6th and the 8th house. So then for the Sagittarius rising, this will be Gemini in the 7th house and then Leo in the 9th house. So the Gemini in the 7th, they're going to be, Sagittarius rising is going to be having those emotions about thinking and communicating about the relationship, you know what I'm saying? And on the higher octave is a good relationship and a good way of relating, you know what I'm saying? They feel good about those emotions whenever you relate. Or on the lower octave, you don't feel good about what you're relating about, you know what I'm saying? And what you're applying isn't even benefiting. And then with the 9th house being in Leo, you know what I'm saying, for the Sagittarius, they're going to be having this consistency or stubborn upon the knowledge and wisdom that they're utilizing, you know what I'm saying, taking action. So seeing an opportunity to relate, you know what I'm saying, upon the knowledge and wisdom that one has accumulated based on being a Sagittarius. And a real good game for the Sag, you know what I'm saying. And then for the Scorpio rising, this will be, you know what I'm saying, hold on. For the Scorpio rising, this will be Gemini in the 8th. So they'll be thinking about transformation, thinking and communicating about what one is transforming emotionally. On the higher octave, one wants to transform those things to apply those things to benefit oneself. On the lower octave, you know what I'm saying, you're just like kind of utilizing this Gemini energy to distract oneself. And based on that, you know what I'm saying, you're creating the status that one is being consistent or stubborn upon. So you're having this action upon this vision, you know what I'm saying, that you're creating, and you're seeing the opportunity to transform to, you know what I'm saying, have a better status. Or on the lower octave, you're seeing these opportunities to transform for the worse, you know what I'm saying, and not actually make a change, essentially, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's for the Scorpio rising. And then for the Libra rising, this will be Gemini in the 9th house, and they'll be having Leo in the 11th. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, the Gemini in the 9th will be a knowledge and wisdom upon those thoughts and communication styles, you know what I'm saying. Libra is real wise. Libra is real wise in the way they communicate, you know what I'm saying. They know how to think and communicate, you know what I'm saying, in a wise manner based on the Gemini energy being here. And based on that, you know what I'm saying, they know how to be consistent in the way that they associate themselves. They know how to be, you know what I'm saying, utilizing this fixed fire in their association, you know what I'm saying. So this is a good alignment for the Libra, because the Libra is a trine to the Gemini and also a sextile to the Leo, you know what I'm saying. So the Libra rising is experiencing the knowledge and wisdom that they've attained, and they're thinking about that knowledge and wisdom, and based on that knowledge and wisdom, they are associating it, you know what I'm saying, based on the Leo being here. And then for the Virgo rising, this will be Gemini in the, is it the 10th house? Yeah, Gemini in the 10th house for the Virgo rising. This will be thinking about a status and communicating about a status. On the higher octave, they're thinking about a status that is, you know what I'm saying, they're applying to benefit. On the lower octave, you're thinking about a status, you know what I'm saying, and communicating about a status that actually doesn't even, you know what I'm saying, apply or benefit. Like when you think about it, you just kind of feel like all over the place, you know what I'm saying. Your status is all over the place if you're on the lower octave for the Gemini energy being here. For the Virgo rising, then you're going to be having that Leo in the 12th house. So you're going to be having those dreams, delusions, and nightmares upon the vision, you know what I'm saying, and being consistent or stubborn upon the dream that one is experiencing, you know what I'm saying. So you're going to be able to see that opportunity to think and communicate and adapt to the status you actually want to have, you know what I'm saying, to attain that dream that you're working towards and being stubborn about. And then for the Leo rising, this will be Gemini in the 11th house, and then, like I said, Leo in the 1st house. So you're going to be thinking and communicating about one's associations to, in turn, have a consistent way of, you know what I'm saying, putting oneself on the stage, you know what I'm saying, and what one is associating with this time, you know what I'm saying, you're adapting with that association to actually create this stage for oneself, you know what I'm saying. And on the higher octave, you know what I'm saying, you can actually create that stage people want to watch, you know what I'm saying. On the lower octave, you know what I'm saying, you've developed, you know what I'm saying, certain things that make people not want to witness what you got going on as a Leo rising, you know what I'm saying. And that could be just based on, you know what I'm saying, not utilizing consistency, you know what I'm saying, on the lower octave, or this could be just based on, you know what I'm saying, somebody not being able to take the time right now to, you know what I'm saying, be able to tune in, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, just stay consistent and keep at it, you know what I'm saying, Leo rising. And then for the Cancer rising, this will be Gemini in the 12th house, and then Leo in the 2nd, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to be able to see the opportunity based on what they're thinking and communicating about dream-wise, to in turn have a value system they can actually be consistent upon, you know what I'm saying? They can actually value this way of expression and this way of the stage, you know what I'm saying? And value the stage that they have going on, the way that they're expressing themselves. And they can see the opportunity of what dream that they've created, you know what I'm saying? And then I think that, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, that was the Cancer rising. So yeah, on the higher octave of the Cancer rising, you know what I'm saying, you're having this dream that actually benefits one's values. On the lower octave, it doesn't actually benefit one's values, the dream that you're accumulating and things that you're thinking about dream-wise. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you're saying you just want to think about, you know what I'm saying, better dreams, and maybe just think more critically about the dreams that you're accumulating, you know what I'm saying, and what you actually are going to have to value in turn to achieve those dreams. So yeah, pretty much on the lower octave and the higher octave, just to, you know what I'm saying, if I happen to miss one thing or something like that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit rusty, my fault, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in, everybody that tuned in so far, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying, thank you for getting your mind right with me, you know what I'm saying, because you spend your time anywhere, you know what I'm saying, but you decide to spend it here, and I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, to wrap it up, the Gemini and the Leo energy is pretty much about, like, are you able, what's your thinking and communicating, is it actually beneficial, does it actually create a stage that people want to see, you know what I'm saying. If you're on the lower octave, people don't want to see what you think and communicate about. If you're on the higher octave, people want to see what you're thinking and communicate about, you know what I'm saying. And that's pretty much in a nutshell. So yeah, much love and holla back at me, you know what I'm saying, at CONSCIOUS1347 at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, if you have any, you know what I'm saying, things you wanted to address, you know what I'm saying, if you had, if you're like a, you know what I'm saying, a common content creator, you know what I'm saying, you like me and you want to, you know what I'm saying, essentially team up with me, you know what I'm saying, I'm down to do a collaboration here and there, you know what I'm saying, if it's actually going to be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? These are the things you can email me for, as well as readings and consultations, things of that nature. You can just send me a request. You know what I'm saying? I do have a menu that I could send you. You know what I'm saying? I may just post it on my little community right here. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I've kept it in the emails. So yeah, I have a little menu, and I'm going to begin to expand that. And once I expand it, then I'll post it on the community. That's what I'll do. So yeah, much love, and thank you for tuning in this far, and have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Get your mind right.